Gratitude greetings. Whenever I meet great leaders like Indu, who's a Tedx speaker, who's an author, and beyond these titles, she's a spiritual gem. She's a community builder, she's an inspiring leader, she's a trainer by birth. And trust me, she can beat anybody in marketing, even if they are passed out from IIM or Harvard, because it's genetic. She's a creator of a podcast, Wonder Woman Next Door, and she's on a mission to help millions of women become unstoppable because being unstoppable is in her every nerve cell, every neuron. Welcome, Indu.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sunny. And thanks for all these wonderful words. It really means a lot. And thanks for this opportunity. I'm really looking forward for this.
Thank you. What is the secret behind your smile?
Okay.
Apart from the books and the TEDx.
uh, I always try to be happy.
Kaise?
So, kaise? I think, yeah, that's a good question. Kaise?
कैसे कर लेते हो ये सब? TEDx, author, smile, community building, NGO work, social work, impact, old age homes.
Actually, I get this question a lot, and even like few days back, I was in an event, and there were many people who know me, and they were asking me this question, "कैसे कर लेते हो?" So yeah, so I'll tell you, I have read. I have a mentor, and I follow Sri Ravi Shankar. So there was a phase in my life things were not going good, and that was the time, बोलते हैं ना, where you're struggling. So one thing that helped me was that statement which says, instead of saying, why me? Why don't you say, try me? And that was a big shift in the way I started thinking. I started seeing things around me. I started thinking the way things were happening. The way I was seeing things was very different after that. Because otherwise I was always into like, मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? But that changed the perspective of the way I started looking things in a different way. And that was just the change of that slight change of perspective. And that started changing things for me. And so today I am a happy person. I can say that. I'm a happy person. Yeah.
सही है. What is life coaching?
What is life coaching? So for me, I'll say I don't have that very formal definition of life coaching, but
मुझे भी नहीं आती.
it is more. And how this started, I'll tell you. Maybe that will add more information to this. Is maybe that life coaching is something that is actually something that will guide someone, because in life there are so many ups and downs, and if we say ki, I have a very perfect life, that is never a scenario for anybody, and everyone goes through ups and downs and we struggle. There has to be someone where you can, वो बोलते हैं ना, समझाने वाले बहुत मिलते हैं लेकिन समझने वाला बहुत कम मिलता है. तो a coach is someone who will understand and also guide you in a right direction. And when I was struggling, that one coach or that one mentor actually helped me to guide me in that path where I thought nothing is going to work out. And that's where this journey, and मुझे नहीं पता था कि that's life coaching or someone is coaching me or mentoring me. But when I went through that, I realized that these are like small things which can make a big distance just by saying that, yes, I know you can do it. That one statement, it actually makes a very big difference in someone's life. And I have experienced that. I have seen that it works. And that's where, when I was able to go through things and bring that change, I said that now, I think now it's my turn with whatever I have learned from my life. And life has taught me a lot of lessons. So I will see and try to now give that as much as possible. So that's the journey. I'll not say I'm a very big life coach and all, but I try to just share my experience. I'm not a person who give a lot of gyan. I just share my story and I just share the learnings of my life in case it can help. So that's what is life coaching for me.
You have a great family support system. You are
Yeah, I
inspired
have.
by your parents, the
Yeah, I
current
have.
family. So what three tips you would like to give? पापा से क्या सीखा, मम्मी से क्या सीखा, और ये न्यू फैमिली से क्या सीखा?
Okay, first my dad. So बोलते हैं ना, who is your role model? So
हाँ.
he is my role model because he is a person who has taught me everything, I'll say. Today, if wherever I am today is because of the learnings that I have learned by seeing him. He was not someone who taught me कि तुझे ना ये करना चाहिए, फिर ये करना चाहिए, फिर ये करना चाहिए. I saw him and that was my learning. He was a self-made man and I always wanted to be a self-made woman, which I think I am. Hard work is something that I've learned from him. From my mom, I have learned that attitude of it's okay, things will work out. Just just enjoy the moment. That's something that I have learned because that's how she is. And I'm really lucky that I have her. She's like bindas, matlab life mein kuch bhi chale, khush raho. She will not stretch it for long. If there is a lot of stress and these things in life, जो हर किसी के life में होता है, she'll not stretch it for long कि हाँ बस बैठे हैं दुखी है. She'll just change. She'll flip and then she'll forget what is happening and just focus on the good things that is happening. And that's a very big lesson that I have learned from her, to focus on those good things in your life instead of cribbing and crying about those bad things which are happening. And my brother, I have learned the attitude of taking risk. So he is a big risk taker and I just try to emulate him. So yeah, so they are my support system.
Wonderful. What do you love about yourself?
What I love about myself? Okay, never thought of this question.
Why Indu?
What I love about myself is I think I think I'm bold.
Think नहीं,
So
ये गारंटी है. बहुत
acha,
bold
okay. So
हो.
if I look back now, because this question actually is taking me back on all the different life decisions that I have taken in my life. It is not easy to take those decisions. I think कोई और होता मेरी जगह पे, I know वो नहीं लेता.
इसीलिए तो बोल रहे
So
हो आप, तुम भैया के जैसे रिस्क टेकर भी हो, पापा जैसे हार्ड वर्कर भी हो, और मम्मी जैसे बिंदास भी हो.
yeah, so yeah, I think I'm bold.
Beautiful. Your three happiest moments in the.
My three happiest moments. First thing, I know, because this happened very recently. It was not when I became a TEDx speaker. It was when, for some reason, my mom could not travel for the event, and she saw it at home in the TV, and she was very emotional seeing me delivering that talk in that big stage. So that was very emotional moment for me and very happiest moment that. And she told, I'm proud of you. So that was a very happy moment. It was also a very emotional moment. And like I said, I'm a very happy person. So even small things brings a lot of happiness to me.
थोड़ा सा सोन.
So whenever, let's say if someone
हाँ.
reaches out to me and I try to contribute or bring some change in their life, and then the messages that they send me, that gives me that happiness, and that gives me that satisfaction ki, okay, even if I'm able to change slight difference or bring a slight difference in someone's life, that brings a lot of happiness. Actually, that is something keeps me driven to do what I do and also manage my time, because that at some point of time that becomes my priority. बोलते हैं ना वो kick मिलता है मुझे. I get that kick when I do that. So that way.
Third.
Okay, third happiest moment was I think when I became a published author, because that was a far-fetched dream of mine, and I never realized, because that journey of writing the book, because I always wanted to write, And reason behind that was during my tough stages of life, I used to read a lot of books, and that helped me a lot. And everyone, they used to share their own story, and that used to inspire me or bring me out of that negative thought process which was going on. So when I reached at certain stage of my life, I realized that even I have something to share, because when I used to talk to people, they say, "Ha, ye acha ho gaya, ye acha, this helped me, this helped me." So it is just reaching to people who are talking to me. And then that came the thought that if I put everything in a book, so whoever picks the book, maybe that can help. So that was the intention, to put everything in a book and just give it to the universe, and whoever wants to see and experience and get that help. So that was the only thought process. And I know it was like too early. I think it was way too early for me to do that, but the journey I enjoyed. And as a person, I have changed a lot while doing that, because when I was actually penning my thoughts, it also helped me get into a lot of self reflection, self introspection. And it was a great journey. And again, getting that published and becoming a published author was a very happy moment for me.
हल्का हो जाता है बंदा, इतना जो अंदर है, फिर उसको थॉट प्रोसेस में लाना, लिखना।
हाँ.
तो ये बुक टाइटल बड़ा क्रिएटिवली लिखा हुआ है, तो इसका मतलब बता दो और बुक टाइटल समझा दो।
Okay, so the name of the book is Nowhere to Grow But Up, because again, it is not a memoir or kind of a snippet of my life. It's a learnings of my own life lessons, where in life there are multiple paths that you go through. Some paths will take you to something which maybe later on you realize that, yeah, this is not something I wanted to do. So there are few things which we need to have that growth mindset, because I have done a lot of mistakes in my life. And I feel that if someone would have guided me ahead, like way ahead in my life, then at least those mistakes, but I'll not say those were mistakes. Now I feel that those are learnings. वो बोलते हैं ना, आप किताबें कितने भी पढ़ लो, लेकिन जिंदगी आपको जितना सिखाता है ना, वो लर्निंग हमेशा रहती है. So that's the reason there is an arrow up in that book, that now you pick this book and then it will help you teach those growth mindset that is required, which will always pull you up in your life. And that can be, again, not only career, it touches upon the four, which I think the basic pillars of life, which is relationship, health, career, and wealth. So
I told
that
you,
was the
you're a
process.
great
And that
marketer.
was a
हो गई मार्केटिंग। अभी
great kind
वो
of,
ओल्ड एज होम के बारे में बता दो, जो आपने अभी इनिशिएटिव किया विद थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एल्डरली, एंड व्हाट टच्ड योर हार्ट इन पर्टिकुलर।
Oh, that was a very recent, like it was yesterday. I'm surprised you know about this, because I haven't posted in social media yet. So it was a very fulfilling day. So we had around 700 plus senior citizens. It was an event organized by all volunteers. It's not an NGO. It is an event where it is like, I have some time, you have some time. Okay, let's bring some smile in someone's face. And the entire day was magical, I will say, because starting from the day, that smile, that craziness, which I remember a few of them, they shared that I feel that I'm 20 years younger. I never thought that someone will think so much and organize this big event for us. Like, we are people, we are just waiting to die. No one even come and talk to us. And you guys have put, and the kind of effort that we see here, I know you guys have put, it's not a one day effort. It's like from 3-4 months, those efforts have put. And at the end of the day, that smile, that happiness, that craziness, and few elders who cannot walk and they're in wheelchair, they just want to stand and dance. So all those craziness they were doing yesterday, that was so fulfilling. I will say it was a fulfilling moment. And I was actually feeling very grateful that I am chosen one of them to contribute from my end on whatever small way to bring those smile in those happy senior souls. So it was a very touching, grateful, and fulfilling day for me. And again, it goes back to the saying, why me? Instead of saying why me, why not say try me?
Thank you so much, Indu, for sharing this priceless moment. And yes, we had a great chat, and you are full of wisdom and lot of smiles. Cheerful, you
Thank you.
are. Let's play one answers. Life in one word.
Life in one word. Adventure.
Love in one word.
Love in one word. Trust.
Happiness in one word.
Me.
Joy in one word.
Joy in one word is dreams.
Success in one word.
Success is journey.
Money in one word.
Money is infinite.
Parents in one word.
Safe space.
Indu in one word.
Oh, Indu in one. Never thought of this actually.
वही तो.
Indu in bold.
Yes, you are. With bold giving, bold loving, bold serving, bold smiles, bold, beautiful, better, bigger, blessed. All these come to you naturally. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much once again for blessing me and giving your valuable time. It was wonderful learning from you. Thanks to mom, dad, your brother. Thank you. Every moment spent with you was a blessing, a spiritual vibe, energy, and I'm inspired. I will definitely do something for elderly. And yes, I love to do that as well. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this time. It was a great opportunity for me to talk and share whatever I have to. Thanks. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.